Alright, so here's the team. Chris Dunn, Dion Waiters, Denzel Valentine, Bam Adebayo, and Nikola Jokic as the starting five. Off the bench, Goran Dragic, Josh Richardson, Rudy Gay, Rodney Hood, Jonathan Motley, Jeremy Grant, and then D Wade, Kevin Knox, and Matthew Hodges. Not getting any minutes. Matthew Hodges, I'm going to put him on the G League right now, in fact. I don't think there's anybody else I'd rather do it with. Potential. I mean, I could put D Wade in the G League, see where he ends up. I don't know how that even works, to be honest. I feel like that would just be disrespectful, even in the game, to do that. Rodney Hood, I guess I could put him in the G League and see where he's at by mid-season. But the problem is the morale. It just always kills it anyway, so I don't really think it's worth it. I guess we'll put Matthew Hodges in just because he won't really be getting any playing time regardless. So I will simulate to the end of the season unless there's something huge going on at the trade deadline. I will see you guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do a pretty big move. We are trading away Goran Dragic, who's been on the team for quite a while now. He's in the last year of his contract, but so is Paul Millsap, who's making a little bit less money, but more importantly, he is 5 overall points better. I think he can really help this team win right now, which I think is very important. Now, other than that, I think it is best for us to find a new point guard who can be the backup. So overall, minimum overall rating, we're going to put it at a 76. See what we got here. Ntilikina, Trade Finder. No, not worth it. We'd have to drop down a little bit more. Ricky Rubio, who's on the Bulls. They want Denzel Valentine. No. Jeremy Lin. Let's see. What would it take to get a Jeremy Lin on the squad? Matthew Hodges and Dion Waiters. I'm not trying to get rid of one of our main pieces. Goran Dragic now in the Mavericks. Kyle Lowry, maybe? No. No options found. That is perfectly fine with me, to be honest. Trey Burke for Rodney Hood. That might be the move we make. I might come back to that. Fred VanVleet, who's now on the Timberwolves, for Matthew Hodges and Jeremy Grant, and we also get back Justin Patton. That might be the move we make, especially because now we have some more big men to play. So yeah, we'll do this move. Matthew Hodges and Jeremy Grant for Justin Patton and Fred VanVleet. So now look at the new lineup for now, because Chris Dunn is still hurt. He's been hurt for quite a while, actually. He don't really need these minutes for now. Justin Patton can get them, especially because he's on fire. Fred VanVleet, Dion Waiters, Denzel Valentine, Paul Millsap, Nikola Jokic, Bam Adebayo, Josh Richardson, Rudy Gay, Rodney Hood, Jonathan Motley, and Justin Patton. For now, obviously that can all change around. I'm going to continue to simulate. Ladies and gentlemen, your MVP, Steph Curry. Zion Williamson wins Rookie of the Year. What team did he get drafted by? I'm curious. The Brooklyn Nets. Good for them. They deserve Zion, honestly. Jordan Bell, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi, Defensive Player. Tobias Harris, Most Improved. Always got to check. Where is it at? Where is it at? Went up by a single point, but it is a career high. Went up by 0.1 rebounds, and it is actually lower than a lot of his past years. His assists are actually down. His shooting is actually down. You know what? There had to be somebody out there more deserving. All-NBA first team, Russell Westbrook. There he is, finally. All-NBA second team, no Heat. All-NBA third team. Wow, no Nikola Jokic. That is interesting. Not good, but interesting. No Heat, even on the defensive teams. Starting to feel a little bit of disrespect, gotta be honest. But we did get the #1 seed, so all that disrespect is okay because we are ballin'. We did have an all-star in Nikola Jokic. Do we have any other all-stars? No. CJ McCollum is now on the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, so now we're going to see that team. I just want to see the West All-Stars. Anybody on a different team? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so now we can look at our player stats. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists for Nikola Jokic, also averaging nearly a block per game. Chris Dunn, our second leading scorer, with 12.5, 3 and 5 with 2 steals. Chris Dunn was probably my favorite pickup. I think one of the best pickups you could probably make. Very underrated, especially in the game. Progresses very nicely. Dion Waiters still doing it out there. I'm glad I re-signed him to one more year just in case we do not win the championship this year. 11.5, 1.5, and 3. Paul Millsap, another solid pickup. 11, 5.5, and 3. Denzel Valentine with 9, as well as Fred VanVleet with 9. Rodney Hood with 9. Picked him up, didn't he? I mean, we just needed an extra guy to make the roster. I was not thinking Hood was actually going to be an essential role player on the team. Josh Richardson, 8, 2 and 2. Bam Adebayo with 8 and 8 off the bench for us for a lot of the season. I'd say he probably started a little bit more than half the games. Maybe, I don't know. Rudy Gay, 7 and 3, so he played pretty well. Motley played a lot of games for us, 4 and 4. D Wade, 3, 1 and 1, or maybe 2. You could average that out to. Just real quick, go to the minutes per game. Motley had 14. Wade had 10. I wonder if this. Alright, where his games played? So Wade did play in 58 games. Motley played in 82. And everybody from Gay above played in a lot of the games, except for Chris Dunn, who only played half the season with a torn hamstring injury. So, last thing I want to look at is, I want to look at opponent field goal percentages just for Chris Dunn. Oh my God! He's forcing his opponents to shoot a 41% from the field. And Dion Waiters with some pretty good defense. And so Rodney Hood, Josh Richardson. We have a lot of good young defenders on this team. 3-point shooting, Jokic 34%, 37, nearly 38 for Chris Dunn, 36 for Waiters, 42 for Valentine, 41 for VanVleet, 44 for Rodney Hood, 36 for Richardson, Gay at 25, and then from the field, Jokic 51%, 44 for Dunn, 44 for Waiters, 49 for Millsap, 46 for Valentine, nearly 47 actually. Hood 45, Richardson 45, Adebayo 51, 46 for Gay. I mean, this is just a really good team. There's no other way to slice it. This is just facts a good team. Coaching, we can check it out real quick. This is what they suggest we do. Alright. But D Wade is on fire and Gay is still hurt, so we're just gonna play Wade over Gay. So we got Wade, Motley, VanVleet, Hood, Richardson, Millsap all off the bench. Dunn, Waiters, Valentine, Adebayo, and Nikola Jokic as our starting 5. And that is a really good, young, talented starting 5 who can do a little bit of everything. Dunn has developed into a pretty good shooter. Waiters can shoot. Valentine, a very good shooter. Nikola Jokic can knock down some shots. Rebounding is good. The spacing is good. The defense from guys like Dunn. Even Waiters has played good defense. Adebayo, Jokic. I mean, this is a scary team. And we're playing the Atlanta Hawks with Isaiah. Wow. This Atlanta Hawks team actually not looking that bad. They managed to, I guess, move Isaiah Thomas. Make a move for Isaiah Thomas. I guess we could quickly figure out what they traded away. And somehow the Steven Adams saga continues as he's now on the Lakers. I don't see. Wow, Brandon Ingram hurt. That's unfortunate for them. So, but because I don't see Dennis Schroeder, that does mean that C.J. McCollum was what got traded for Dennis Schroeder, not Isaiah Thomas. But a decent little backcourt here. A lot of scoring, no defense. Turian Prince, John Collins, DeAndre Ayton. Off the bench, Jahlil Okafor, Trey Burke, Romeo Langford. A decent Kostum and shitty. I mean, I gotta get back to my Atlanta Hawks franchise. I can't wait. Nevertheless, alright, let's get through this series. We should win in like 5 games. But hopefully 2K doesn't play around with our lives. Alright, we went in 6, but that was scary. They went up 2-1. Now we're facing the Bulls, a team that we have had a lot of contact with. We've traded with them a couple times. Ricky Rubio, RJ Barrett. So a decent backcourt. I don't think it's as good as ours because we have a little bit more defense and shooting. Michael Porter Jr. versus Denzel Valentine should prove to be interesting, especially with Valentine having some revenge. Paul Millsap and Lauri Markkanen. Hassan Whiteside versus Nikola Jokic. Bam Adebayo coming off of our bench. So they have Bobby Portis, Kelly Olynyk, not gonna bother. Tyler Johnson, Jerry Grant, Paul Zipser, our bench, Bam Adebayo, Josh Richardson, Rudy Gay, Rodney Hood, Fred VanVleet, Jonathan Motley, D Wade, Kevin Knox, and Justin Patton if necessary. I think we take this one in 6, but you never know with 2K, to be honest, because they're already up 2-0. They're already up 2-0, and I don't understand how. Jokic was hurt somehow. Stop playing with my life, 2K. Come on. We take a game. We're down 3-1. Yeah, this series is just not going to go our way. I can't believe that. We were such a better team than them. I can't play this game. Like, it's genuinely draining. I hate it. The Spurs rebuild pissed me off so bad, and then this series, now this one's pissing me off even more because we definitely had the best team, a way better team than the goddamn Bulls, who ended up winning the championship somehow. All right, I'm going to a year 3, but I'm not really going to show much. I don't think much can really be done, to be honest. All right, last chance here. We didn't get any awards or anything. Chris Dunn did make the all-defensive second team, though. We ended up as the 5th seed. Not really a big deal considering seeding doesn't matter. We were the 5th seed in the first season of the full simulations. We made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We were the 1st seed last year. We got beaten 5 games by a bad Bulls team. So it's whatever. We're playing the Sixers now. They have Kyle Lowry, an old Kyle Lowry, Tyreke Evans, Miles Bridges, Dario, Joel Embiid, Derek Favors, Lonnie Walker, Bojan Bogdanovic. I guess, yeah, Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz are both hurt. And the injuries look like they are pretty much finishing them for the season, I guess. Yeah, they're both out for the season, so we should really beat them. Not much is different about our rotation. It's Chris Dunn, Dion Waiters, Denzel Valentine, Bam Adebayo, Nikola Jokic. A lot of development, but that's pretty much it. Fred VanVleet, Rodney Hood, Motley. We got Allen Williams, Kevin Knox still. LaMelo Ball, who's probably up to, yeah, he's up to a 78, but it's killing us that bull crap always happens. And I didn't even draft LaMelo, funnily enough. I didn't make our pick. I simulated and then just saw who we got in rookie signings, and it just happened to be LaMelo. I thought that was hilarious. So, simulate the current round. If we win, we win. Honestly, like, I'm just annoyed with the simulation at this point. So, we win in 6 games. Now we're facing the Bulls again. Not loving having to face them right now. They have this guy as our point guard, RJ Barrett as shooting guard, Michael Porter Jr. at small forward, Lauri Markkanen, Hassan Whiteside, then Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Trey Burke, Troy Daniels, Evan Turner. I guess Ricky Rubio is hurt. If we win, like I said, we win. We should win. I think we're actually a better team, legit. Chris Dunn, best guard in the series by far. Nikola Jokic, best player in the series by far. But guess what? Of course, our second best player is hurt. Bam Adebayo, sprained toe. That's ridiculous that he would even have to miss a game for that. Does he really have to miss a game for that? Because that's a little... He actually has to miss a game for a sprained toe. At least one game. Probably more. And that's going to cost us probably this series. I mean, it's tied. Is Bam coming back? Okay, he actually is playing at this point. So I guess that's good. He's at least playing. Let's fix this up a little bit. I'm sorry, I could just tell my voice was sounding like so sad there. Oh my, it's like it won't stop. Now it's Chris Dunn. Are you kidding me? Is Chris Dunn really out for the rest of the playoffs? 4 to 6 weeks, so he's barely gonna make it back if he makes it back at all. We're up like, I still don't expect us to win this series somehow. Wow, okay, we do. Barely. By the skin of our teeth, we do. Closeout game. Got to check it out a little bit. So we just knocked off last year's champs. I mean, everything is going against us. Chris Dunn's still going to miss this entire series and most of the next series, I think. LaMelo would be a good option to step in, but the morale thing is just killer. Uh, I I'm gonna turn that off. I don't even care. Like, it's so dumb. I've played by all their rules. Like, I'm turning off the morale effects. Like, I'm sorry. I can't deal with it. I'm already letting you rock with the injuries. Like, it only turns him to 78, which is where he should be because he's developed to that point. So, let's look at our rotation as of right now. Fred VanVleet will be the starting point guard until further notice, I suppose. Let me... Yep, alright. Then off the bench, it's Richardson, Motley, Williams, LaMelo, Rodney, Kevin Knox. I'm just hoping, man. We're playing the Bucks. They have Malcolm Brogdon, Evan Fournier, Giannis, Jabari, Steven Adams, and his travels continues. Avery Bradley, Mitchell Robinson, Tyler Johnson, Andrew Harrison. It's a good team. I think we're pretty even, honestly. They probably have the best player in the series, but I think we have number 2 and 3 in Jokic and Bam. And it would be helpful if we had the third best player, or yeah, the fourth best player in the series as well. But because Chris Dunn is hurt, that is not a luxury we are afforded. I mean, hopefully we can win. This is a close series. We win game 1 by 4 points in Milwaukee. They take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. And they beat us in 5. It's really whatever. I think we should have won at least, or I think we should have went to the finals at least once because I think we've had a better team than a lot of the teams that have went on to even win championships. We really got screwed by 2K. It even gave me hope that, because it didn't say he was out for the season, it gave me a little bit of hope that maybe he would make it back. But we're at the end of the year basically, and he still wouldn't be able to play. So I mean, we've really got screwed by 2K. And then look at it, near the end apparently Fred VanVleet got hurt too. So I mean, it's whatever. Not much I can do at this point. There'll be a lot of contracts up at the end of this year. Anyway, so that is going to do it. This game sucks. Don't buy it. It's terrible. If you already have 2K, I feel bad for you for wasting your money like I did. See you guys on next time. Peace out, everybody.